Thanks for joining. This is Wyatts birthplace, Monmouth, Illinois. My name's Jason Robbins, and we started this renovation about 1.5 years ago. This property, when we drove by it 2 years ago and realized this house might get tore down. We live in Monmouth, Illinois. I've grown up here. I was born and raised here. My wife was born and raised here, and we realized what a piece of history that this is, and for it to be taken out of Monmouth or torn down would be very, very sad. So that's what really got us motivated to take this project on. Our desire is to create revenue that can then be put back into this home, and so it would never become a property that is vacant and needing donations and volunteer help. We're really trying to create something that'd be self-sustaining. So this is Wyatts' birthplace in Monmouth, Illinois. He was born here in 1848, and he was a lawman. And before he was a lawman, he was an outlaw. And he also is well known for being in many gunfights and never being shot. He had businesses in Arizona, California, Alaska. He was quite the entrepreneur. We would like to make a special announcement and invite you guys to something that's coming up very soon. But before that, let's take a walk through and see the progress that we've made. This is the kitchen, and we've got all of the priming done, some of the paint. The floor is completely redone, and I really wish you guys could see the floor. They turned out beautiful. Just so happens they're covered up with cardboard to protect them, and same as the living room. Cardboard to protect the floors, but it's completely done. The walls and the trim are all painted in here in the living room, and soon we'll be throwing all the furnishings in. Excited to have you guys come stay here. This is the master bedroom. Walls are painted, ceilings painted. Floors are gonna stay the original. We may not even paint them. We may just put a rug over them. We're gonna see how they turn out when we clean them up. So the bathroom, walls are painted, ceiling, trim, everything's painted. The floors have not been redone in here, and I'm actually looking for some flooring that would match this. So if anyone knows where there's some of this flooring available, I would love to know. It's oak, and it's the smaller, I believe they're 1.25 inches wide. So you can see where they've been cut out by previous people, where there's been some leaking around the toilet and the sink, and I'm really wanting to restore what's here and patch in what's missing. It was asked what this was for, and I was talking to the people that worked on this property for decades, and this is where the original door was to the Wyatts birthplace. And so that's why they have a hole here so that you can see the outside. And there was actually some articles written. Wyatt Earp had referred to this door in the house that he was born in. And so that's what this is for. And we're gonna frame this and keep some glass on it. This is the old frame that was there. We'll reuse this glass, but we're gonna replace the plastic framing with some wood framing. So as we've been looking for furniture from the 1800s to put into this house, we've been leaning on Jim over at Attic Antique in Galesburg, Illinois. He's helped us find a lot of different pieces. This is one of them that we picked up for the kitchen. It's got the porcelain handles on it, and in the house, the original handles right here, you can see there's porcelain here, and so we're really trying to keep items that we purchased for this house from the 1800s, and Jim from Attic Antiques helping us with that. When we stripped the paint off of this, there were 4 layers of paint, and this is what we found to be the base, the bottom layer, and so that's why we went with this color. On the doors and the windows, it was a black, and so we'll be putting that on the doors and windows. There was also a different color, I believe it was a gray. My wife has been picking out the paint colors, but we'll be placing a different color on this crown molding that goes around the house, and also on the second story, that'll be a different color. So that'll be getting done over the next few days. All right, so those are the updates that we have done most recently. And I just want to thank you for following along on this journey. It's been a lot of fun to renovate this property and to save it, especially to save it. And I also want to invite you guys to come out. The next time you see this property, it'll be completely finished and furnished, and would love to have you guys walk through it with me. So we would like to invite you to come to the open house September 21st, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's at Wyatts Birthplace, Monmouth, Illinois. The address here is 406 South 3rd Street, Monmouth, Illinois. We're gonna have pulled pork sandwiches from Eddie B's. We're going to have activities for the kids. You're gonna have an opportunity to tour the house. We've loved working on this property. This is a cherished piece of American history here in Monmouth, Illinois. September 21st, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'll see you there.